What's going, guys? Hooping News updates, man. Today we are going live about free agency, and I'm going to give my live reaction to free agency moves that are being made by these NBA teams, man. Obviously, so far we haven't really gotten a big move yet. I mean, it's been some minor moves made by some teams so far, but yeah, man. Like I'm expecting maybe a big trade, maybe I don't know. But yeah, I'm yeah, I like that, JT. I love that. I love that we kept Cornette and Quiet Kada hit. But I'm very happy about them guys staying with the Celtics. I think the Celtics still need a center a big but that might allude that they're content with Cornette and Kaida at the spot. I mean, so we'll have to see though. Hopefully, you all are having a good Sunday on this free agency Sunday. I'm just gonna be listen, man. I'm just gonna be on Twitter. I'm gonna be reacting to what everyone's saying. Andre Drummond. No, it's not, bro. Hey, boards. Look. But okay. Back to what I was saying, right? Boards. I had to do that. Okay. Andre Drummond to sign a 2-year deal, $10+ million with the Philadelphia 76ers, man. So Andre Drummond is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers, man. And I like that for Philly. I mean, Drummond's solid. I mean, he's a solid backup center for the Philadelphia 76ers. I think that might mean that they're going to trade Paul Reed. I mean, so look for Philadelphia to part with Paul Reed in a trade. Um. Okay. So that was fun fact. That was the first free agent to change teams. You know what I mean? Because um, according to Keith Smith, I mean Keith Smith said it. That was the first official free agency for free agency. What's going on? What's going on, Packers? Yeah, I love that for Philadelphia. Them to get Embiid. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what else is being said on here. Russell Westbrook is interested in Russell. I'll read that one more time because I butchered the hell out of that. Russell Westbrook is interested in joining the Denver Nuggets, according to Tony Jones of the Athletic. So Russell Westbrook is very interested in joining the Denver Nuggets. And now I seen that Chris Haynes tweeted something about Westbrook. Let me see what else. Okay. I'm just trying to see something. Okay, right here from Chris Haynes. The Los Angeles Clippers are working with Russell Westbrook to find a trade partner that worked for both sides, and it's believed that the star. Man, Russell Westbrook is not a star, bro. Russell Westbrook, a star in the big 2024. Come on, Chris Haynes. Has played his last game for the franchise, leaked sources tell NBA on TNT at Bleacher Report. So, Chris Haynes said that Russell Westbrook has played his last game for the LA Clippers, man. And listen, man, they re signed James Harden, too, by the way, 2 years, $70 million with a player option. I think the Clippers should blow it up. Honestly, I think the Clippers should have just traded Kawhi and just reset everything. But that's just me. They're gonna run it back with Harden, Kawhi. I bet they signed DeMar DeRozan after they lose Paul George, probably to Philadelphia. And by the way, guys, sorry for that loud noise in the background. That's my fan. The Sham show is PG's going to Orlando, bro. I think he's going to Philadelphia. I think he's going to Philadelphia, to be honest with you. DeMar's not going to Orlando, man. DeMar's going to LA somewhere. Read my last two comments. Okay, he said Shams has 839K viewers on Twitter. Talk about the reports that the Lakers are in active talks for Grant. Jeremy Grant, I mean, I like Jeremy Grant for the Lakers. I don't think that'd be a bad move for them because I think Jeremy Grant is a solid, really good two-way player. Obviously, it keeps Anthony Davis at the 5 because I think Jeremy Grant's a 4. So, I mean, I like the fit. I mean, like, I think they would probably have to trade Russell in that deal to make the salaries work for it to happen. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I like that for the Lakers if they can get Jeremy Grant. Let's say they can get like Jeremy Grant and like Jonas Valanciunas or something like that. That's not bad. I mean that's not bad. I mean like because like the talk is still that they're after Clay. I think Clay's going to Dallas. I mean, like I am under the impression as of now, as of 7:10 Eastern time, that Klay Thompson is going to go to the Dallas Mavericks. Um, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I still feel Clay's going to Dallas. But who knows? Who knows? Continue to look on the Twitter machine. It sounds like this Denver Nuggets Russell Westbrook thing is real. I mean, like that's what it sounds like. And for me, Russell Westbrook, as flawed as you guys want to say he is, he would automatically be Denver's best bench player. I mean, because Denver, that's how bad Denver's bench is. I mean, so if Russ went to Denver, he'd be immediately be their best bench player right off the gate. So yeah. Russ to Milwaukee. Why would you want Russ and Packers? Why would you want Russ in Milwaukee, bro? Giannis can't shoot, so you're gonna add another guy in Russ that can't shoot to Giannis. I mean, like that doesn't make any sense. You know, what I mean? I don't like that fit at all for Russ in Milwaukee. And then Board, you said Russ to Denver would be a disaster. I mean, it'd be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're right, but like, yeah, but Russell Westbrook, I mean, you're gonna get what you're gonna get from Russ. I mean, Russ ain't gonna change his game. I mean, like you're gonna get what you're gonna get. I mean, at the end of the day. So, I mean, we'll have to see. But yeah, man, Russell Westbrook, man, like he was bad in the playoffs last year. Like Russ was like borderline unplayable against Dallas. So I think Russ is kind of a big name, but he's not that good. You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm looking at Russ. Like he's a big name. He's a superstar name. I mean, from what he did in his prime. But Russell Westbrook is not his prime anymore. I mean, he's not that guy. So yeah, I think these teams got to be careful signing Russell Westbrook because I think Russell Westbrook can only fit on a certain team. You know what I mean? Like the pieces got to be completely perfect for his game. And is Denver that? I don't know. But does Denver need that a lot of help on their bench? For sure. I mean, they definitely need help on their bench. No doubt about it. I'm still looking for news, guys. I mean, there's still no news at the moment, but I'm sure we're gonna get some. Just gotta stay patient. Here, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go fix the I'm gonna go fix my fan so it stops making that noise. Turn the camera that way. 1 second. Where's the phone? There we go. That's much better. That's much better. Obviously, it still make the noise a little bit, but it ain't gonna be as loud. Who hang, bro? Come on, man. Come on now. It's Tatum and Brown, man. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? It looks good with the window. I don't care what any of you guys say. It looks good. It looks good. I don't give a shit what none of you guys say about it. Yeah, man. So far, the only news that we've gotten so far is Andre Drummond going to Philadelphia and Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets having mutual interest. Okay, we got a big one. Or I don't know. I don't know if you guys consider this a big one or not, but we got a pretty decently big one. Kevin Porter Jr. has agreed to a 2-year deal with the LA Clippers, including a player option, sources tell The Athletic. After 6 weeks of strong play in Greece in April and May, Porter had multiple NBA suitors and chose the Clippers. So, Kevin Porter Jr. is back in the NBA and he has signed with the LA Clippers. 2-year deal, including a player option, according to Shams. Because I told you guys, it don't matter how bad of a human being players can be, or like some players are. If they're talented and they can provide and they can add to a team will sign them. You know what I mean? It don't matter. In sports, there's no such thing as morals and ethics. You know what I mean? There's no such thing. So Kevin Porter Jr. going to the LA Clippers. Yeah, they signed Joshua Primo. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Boards, they did the same thing with Primo, with Josh Primo. At least the Clippers ain't pretending. You know what I mean? Like, at least the Clippers ain't like trying to act like they have ethics. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. I told you guys. It don't matter how like what because like if a player is very talented and they can add and they can provide to a team, they're going to sign them guys because those guys will contribute to their rotation and to winning. You know what I mean? Like it don't matter. There's in sports, it's the NFL, it's the NBA, it's whatever, man. It doesn't matter because teams will do what is best for them to win a championship, even if that means adding bad human beings, and human beings have done bad things. You know what I mean? Those guys, if they're talented, they can provide and add to a team, they're gonna get added. Point blank. Period. Boards. Nice try, bro. I literally got notifications, bro. Nice try. I wish, but nice try. I know we ain't getting no Tyus Jones. I fucking wish, though. I would love Tyus Jones, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. All right, so Kevin Porter, 2-year deal, player option. Yeah, they signed Kai Jones too. Boards, yeah, man. You're right. That's right. They did sign Kai Jones. Yeah, they did. Man, this has been a lackluster free agency. I thought right away, I thought that we were gonna fucking make I thought there was gonna be a bunch of I thought we were gonna get like 100 tweets from Shams and Woj announcing deals, but it appears that teams last year had tampered because there was a lot of tampering going on last offseason. So apparently now teams are learning from that and they're not jumping right away to make deals. I mean, they're waiting a little while, but yeah. Holy fuck, man. It's been a lackluster free agency so far. Damn. You're funny. Hey, but you know what that is though, boards. You know, hey guys, breaking news. You know what Board sent me on Instagram, guys? Breaking news. You know what he sent me? He sent me Klay Thompson. Yeah, he sent me a picture of Klay Thompson, guys. I can't show it on here, but yeah, he showed me a picture of Klay Thompson. That's what he that's what Board sent me, guys. He sent me a picture of Klay. Yep. He sent me a pic. Yep. Well, it's a wild picture of Klay, but it's a picture of Klay. He sent me Klay Thompson. Yep. I don't know, but man, shit, that's Klay Thompson, man. So far, very quiet free agency, guys. I mean, there's not a lot going on right now. I keep refreshing Twitter, but I don't see anything. People are making fake Steph Curry trades on here. That's funny, bro. Steph Curry's never leaving the Warriors, man. I mean, Steph. If I was Steph, I would ask for a trade, but Steph ain't gonna ask for a trade. Yeah, man. Free agency's been dead so far, but I'm gonna stay on here for a while. I'm gonna stay on here for a while. So signing Kevin Porter Jr. is wild, though. I mean, especially since the Clippers like signing all the guys. Hey, you know what? Um, you think the Clippers will sign Miles Bridges? You think they got that max open slot ready for Miles Bridges when Paul George leaves? You know what I mean? Y'all think the Clippers sign Miles Bridges? because I think the Clippers get down like that, so it wouldn't shock me if they signed Miles Bridges. I mean, 4-year, $100 million contract coming to Miles Bridges, y'all. Miles Bridges is gonna sign with the Clippers. Bro, why do Celtic fans keep on pushing for Chris Paul, man? Chris Paul doesn't fit the Celtics at all. I mean, like, Chris Paul's not a fit on the Celtics, bro. I mean, any Celtic fan that wants Chris Paul, bro, like, stop. Chris Paul doesn't fit on the Celtics. I'd honestly, for the Celtics, I'd honestly take Peyton Pritchard over Chris Paul. Like, Chris Paul's just washed. I want Jared Vanderbilt, bro. Like, what would he do in there? What would he do in the Celtics? I mean, like, what would Jared Vanderbilt add to the Celtics? I mean, he wouldn't really add anything. Exactly, JT. And we got two guys that can, and we really got three guys that are good for that. I mean, we got Tatum, Drew, and Derek White. I mean, them guys are good at facilitating. We don't need Chris Paul. Chris Paul from a few years ago would have been great, but Chris Paul now, I'm not feeling it. But that's where I think Chris Paul is going to go. To be honest with you, I mean, I think Chris Paul is going to go to the Spurs boards. I agree with you. That's where I would go. I think he's definitely going to go to the Spurs. Free agency. Yeah, man. This free agency, bro. Like, come on, man. Can we get some news? Oh, shit. We got some news. Breaking news. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is leaving the Denver Nuggets and heading to the Orlando Magic on a 3-year deal. So Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, this is a massive loss for the Denver Nuggets, by the way. This is a game-changing loss for the Denver Nuggets. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is heading to the Orlando Magic on a 3-year deal. Now, the money has not been disclosed yet, but KCP is heading to the Orlando Magic on a 3-year deal. Guys, the Denver Nuggets are cooked. The Nuggets are done because KCP's their best defender. I mean, them losing KCP, bro. I mean, like, that's massive because they lost Bruce Brown last offseason, and now this offseason they lost Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Yeah, man, the Nuggets are cooked. They're cooked. The Nuggets are not a real championship contender anymore. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was that good for the Denver Nuggets. He was. Because KCP is just not KCP. That's not a guy that they could really could afford to have lost. Because KCP gives them so much on both sides of the basketball. You know what I mean? His spacing, his 3-point shooting, his he could drive to the rim. You know what I mean? Like when guys like jump at his 3-point shot, like he could take it to the hoop. It's just and then his perimeter defense. I mean his defense, yeah, man, the Nuggets are cooked. Losing KCP, bro. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so it's 3 years, $66 million for the Orlando Magic. So KCP got $66 million from the Orlando Magic. 3 years, $66 million from KCP for Orlando. What does that do? And what that does for Orlando, you know what that does for them? That adds a great perimeter defender because Orlando got great defense. And you know what that more importantly adds for Orlando? Consistent 3-point shooting, which is something that the Orlando Magic desperately needed. They desperately needed 3-point shooting. I mean, the fact that they got that now with KCP, I think that's a massive win for the Denver Nuggets. I really do. I think that's huge, getting KCP for Orlando Magic. And for Denver, like I said, they're cooked. You can The Nuggets are not a championship contender. They're not. Nope. Because that losing KCP now, that starting five is broken up now. I mean, like they're gonna start Christian Brown probably at the 2, and Christian Brown, he's not a bad player, but he's not KCP. I mean, KCP is way better than Bruce Brown than fuck, I forget the guy's name now. I mean, Christian Brown. I mean, he's way better than that guy. So losing KCP, that's a massive gut punch to the Denver Nuggets. That's a brutal, devastating loss. $22 million a year is disgusting. I agree, but it's something Orlando needed. They desperately needed a guy like KCP. You have Reeves on 12 years, a steal. I was so mad last offseason that like a team like San Antonio didn't give Austin Reeves like $100 million. I mean, they're like a big offer sheet. I was so mad at that. Yeah, man. KCP leaving Denver and going to Orlando. Exactly. He is boards. He's a total non-shooter. Yep. Yep. Well said. He's not a guy that is, bro. The Orlando Magic got better and the Denver Nuggets got way worse. I think the Nuggets are cooked. I think losing KCP is that big of a deal. Because KCP, that guy can defend, man. I mean, he's a great defender. He's one of the probably 6-7 best defenders in the league. I mean, he's that good. And then he has that jumper, man. That lethal 3-point shot, man. I mean, Denver, and ain't looking good for the Denver Nuggets for the future, for next year at least. I don't see it. I think they're going to regress. Suggs, KCP, that's good. That's one great defensive backcourt. I love Jalen Suggs. I think Jalen Suggs can be an All NBA player. And then getting a guy like KCP with him in the backcourt, I love that. I think that's fantastic by Orlando. I love that. Yeah, but if you're Denver and losing Bruce Brown and KCP back to back years, bro, that man, you know how rough that is to lose Bruce Brown and KCP back to back off seasons. That's horrible. That's really, really bad to lose both of them guys in a stretch like that. The Clippers are pursuing free agent Chris Paul appears Scoop B, Lob City. So, breaking news: the Clippers are going after Chris Paul. I think we all knew that, though. Just waiting for more news, guys. But the biggest news so far is that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has left the Denver Nuggets and he has went to the Orlando Magic. 3 years, $66 million for KCP. That's the biggest news so far. And then also, Legion Hoops just dropped a tweet. The Clippers are pursuing Chris Paul, Pierce Scoop B. The third year is a player option for Caldwell Pope, according to Shams. Just throwing that out there. What's going on, Edwin? What's up, man? But yeah, man, KCP, massive loss for Denver. Yeah, Edwin, I agree with you. They gotta give Kida playing time, and I agree with you. That's why I think they're probably gonna let Tillman walk. Edwin, I think the big man rotation for the Celtics next year is gonna be Porzingis when he gets back, Cornette, and Kida. Where did KCP go? He went to the Orlando Magic. 3 years, $66 million. Denver Nuggets are cooked, by the way. I know you already said it, but the Nuggets are cooked. Because KCP was their best defender. And losing him, yeah. Yeah, the Nuggets, they're not winning the championship next year. Because you're going to go from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to Christian Braun in the starting lineup. I mean, you know how big of a downgrade that is? That's a massive downgrade. Go from KCP to Christian Braun? Yeah, man. I know, Edwin. They're going to go get Russell Westbrook and think that he's going to be 2017 Russ. I mean, just joking. But to be honest with you, I don't mind Russ in Denver until the playoffs start. And then we all know what Russell Westbrook turns into when the playoffs start. I mean, like we all know what happens. So for the regular season, I guess it's fine. But playoffs, yeah. And Russ is going to be unplayable again in the playoffs. See what else is happening. That's about it for right now, guys. Yeah, KCP, that's about it right now. Nah, when there's been no big moves so far. I mean, the biggest move so far was KCP going to Orlando, so you haven't really missed anything. Clay hasn't moved yet. Paul George hasn't signed anywhere yet. Guys like DeRozan haven't signed anywhere yet. No trades have happened, even though there was a report earlier that Sacramento and New Orleans are like gaining traction on a Brandon Ingram trade. There's still nothing there. Earlier, it was reported that the Lakers and Portland Trailblazers are in trade talks for Jeremy Grant. I mean, nothing there yet, so we'll have to see. But let me talk about that. Sacramento and Brandon Ingram. If Sacramento gets Brandon Ingram, I really like that. I mean, I think I like Ingram for Sacramento. I mean, I think Ingram would be a really cool fit with the Kings. I mean, I like that for Sacramento. I think that'd be a good pickup. Have you seen my Twitter blown up? Nah, boards. I haven't really paid attention. I mean, but you're blowing up. That's cool. Yeah, Drummond went to Philly. Yeah. Hey, man. It is what it is. I mean, Drummond want to go lose in the second round with Embiid. That's fine. That's okay. He can go with Paul George, and they'll still lose in the second round somehow. PJ Tucker getting traded. Yeah, but who's going to take him on, though? You know what I mean? Who's going to take him on? Orlando Magic are definitely a top 4 team in the East right now, for sure, though. Jalen Suggs, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and then they think they got Wendell Carter at the 5. Yeah, that's a hell of a team for Orlando. Orlando's going to win a lot of games in the regular season next year, by the way. Orlando, I wouldn't be shocked if Orlando wins like 50 games next year in the regular season. Denver, yeah, man. Hey, Edwin, you know what their KCP replacement is? Christian Braun, a non-shooter. That's their biggest that's their KCP replacement, by the way. Warriors made the biggest move today. Yeah, man, by doing absolutely nothing. And by turning down Wiggins and CP3 for LaVine. Which, listen, man, I don't like Zach LaVine. I don't think Zach LaVine's that good. But come on, man. If you can get Zach LaVine for Chris Paul and fucking Andrew Wiggins, you do that deal. You take that deal. Like, I'm sorry. You do that deal. You can get off of Andrew Wiggins and you can get off of Chris Paul and get Zach LaVine. Like, it's better than nothing. And then you just cut Chris Paul. Like, you just cut him. And then you don't get none for him. I mean, like, this makes no sense, man. I mean, that makes zero sense. The Warriors are not a well-run organization right now. Because that move makes zero sense. You can get off of Andrew Wiggins' contract. You can trade Chris Paul, and you can get Zach LaVine. And by the way, again, I'll say this one more time. I'm not a Zach LaVine fan. I don't think he's that good. But Zach LaVine on the Warriors is more positive than Andrew Wiggins and Chris Paul being on the Warriors. I mean, it is what it is. The Warriors should have did that trade. They should have did that trade that was on the table. They should have did it. I mean, they should have took that deal. Because you could have ran Steph, LaVine, Kuminga, Draymond, and that there's a really good rookie center on the Warriors. I forget his name, but he's a really good young big man. I mean, I think it's like Jackson Davis or something like that. I mean, and you run that lineup. I mean, it's not a championship team, but it's better than what they have right now. You know what I mean? It is. It's objectively better than what they have right now. I mean, you get to add Zach LaVine to that team. I mean, like I said, it doesn't make them a contender, but they're a better team. You know what I mean? It makes them better. So yeah. Oh, their downfall started. Oh, Edwin, their downfall started when Draymond punched Jordan Poole. That's when their downfall started. The very second it came out that Draymond punched Jordan Poole, it was over. Their dynasty ended right there. It ended. It was over. It was over with. It was. That shit was cooked when that video came out of Draymond punching Jordan Poole. That's when it really ended. It was over then. Curry finna request a trade next year. I don't know, man. Curry's loyal. Curry might be like Dirk and Tim Duncan. Still looking. Don't see anything. I want them to bring Tillman back, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're gonna keep Cornette and Kaida as the big man rotation behind Porzingis and Horford. Bro, no team under Knicks has gotten better in the East. Yeah, so far, yeah. I actually, Edwin, I think Orlando did get better. By Orlando, it's not a championship winning move by any stretch, but Orlando getting KCP, I think that made them better. I really think that did. I think adding KCP to Orlando made them better. Now they're not a contender. I'm not saying they are, but they're a good regular season team. They're gonna win some regular season games for sure. So, yeah, I think they got better there. going on, Boards? Boards back. This free agency's been so slow, bro. Oh my god. Can guys just start signing and trading places, bro? Holy shit, man. This free agency's been moving slow, man. Golly. We'll see. We'll see, Phil. I mean, we'll see. Oh wow. Um, Denver offered KCP the same. Denver offered KCP a salary pretty similar to what he got in Orlando. The Nuggets offered 3 years. So Caldwell Pope ended up choosing Orlando over Denver, which is kind of strange because Caldwell Pope in Denver, man. I don't know, man. Between Denver and Orlando, I would have stayed with Jokic. If I got the same deal from Orlando or Denver, I would have stayed in Denver and stayed with Jokic. But I can understand him wanting to go to Florida. You know what I mean? Like living in Florida, no state tax. I can understand it, but you get to play with Nikola fucking Jokic. You know what I mean? Like get to play with Jokic. You're gonna get easy shots, man. So I don't know if I would have left Denver for Orlando. But that's just me. Yeah, he is done ring chasing, Edwin. You would have gone to Dallas? Yep. This free agency's been dead, man. It really has. This why I wanted to wait an hour after it started. And because I thought after an hour, I thought the first hour would be slow. And then as like the second hour went on, then it would really start ramping up and we'd start getting a lot of news and shit. But yeah, man, so far it's been dead. It's been a dead free agency so far. Thoughts on the Harden deal? I think the Clippers are mid. I think it's mid. I think Harden's mid. I think the Clippers are mid. I think the Clippers are just stuck in the middle. They're not bad enough to like get a high lottery pick, but they're not good enough to win a championship. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they're good enough to make a deep playoff run with the roster they have right now. I don't. So I say lose PG. And listen, Paul George ain't perfect. Paul George got flaws, but losing Paul George, yeah, man. Because then you really have to rely on Kawhi to play. I mean, like Kawhi's gonna have to have like an MVP caliber season next year to really carry them. And Kawhi Leonard's body, is Kawhi Leonard capable of doing that anymore? I mean, is Kawhi Leonard an MVP level player? Because can he stay healthy? Like I'm not questioning Kawhi's talent. I know the talent's there, and I know Kawhi can be the best player on a team. But can he stay? Can he stay on the court? Can Kawhi's body handle that type of workload in the regular season? And then on top of that, and then stay healthy in the playoffs. In the last few years, the answer to that question's been no. Really, since he won the title in 2019 with Toronto, the answer to that question's been a hard no. So I don't know, man. I don't know. There's no Shams bomb. Whoa, I mean boards. Lakers gonna note CP3. That'd be funny. An iPad? Bro, I don't own an iPad. I don't know an iPad though. That may make sense. This new dude, I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Let me go on a rant. Right? Let me go on a rant. Hopefully I don't miss any news with this rant. CJ McCollum, Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, Jaylen Brown. And by the way, Jaylen Brown, I love you. But Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, those guys that negotiated at damn CBA last year, don't ever negotiate another fucking CBA ever again because you fucked everybody with that CBA. Just because the Warriors won the championship in 2022, they panicked and did this bullshit CBA where it's a lot harder for contenders to add players. I mean, like, man, because you did by doing that, you took a lot of it. You took a lot of the excitement out of the game by that CBA. I mean, will there still be big moves and big signings and trades and stuff like that? Sure. But it's going to be a lot harder for these teams to be able to negotiate trades and free agency. It's hard for small market teams to keep their players now. I mean, it's hard to re-sign your team. And then, you can't, go over the salary cap with trades and shit like that, bro. The new CBA has really fucked everything up. It really did. It fucked everything up. The new CBA, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. Whoever agreed to that CBA, they better not negotiate another contract in their life ever again. I mean, because, horrible. 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 This new CBA, bro. Horrible. It's awful. Brown fucked his own team. Not really. We got a championship, but we're still bringing back most of our rotation. So, not really, but did Jaylen Brown fuck the rest of the NBA? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. We could have gotten even better. Yep, you're right. Damn, still no news. Still no news. Unreal. Still no news. Phony news and updates. Edwin. Edwin, you're the real phony because you lose every year, bro. And then boards, bro, in the league, bro. Like you had the Thunder, and then as soon as you leave, the Oklahoma City Thunder start getting to the finals, bro. I mean, explain that one, boards. Explain that one, Edwin. Because the second that board leaves, then all of a suddenly his team makes the finals. That's wild. That's the second time that's happened, by the way. Once you get Luka, all right, you'll lose to me in 6. Well, where's that? Will Sixers ever make it past second round? Stay tuned. Nope. Nope. Because Paul George, listen, man, it's a good move. it's a good move. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, sign Paul George would be a really good move for Philly. But I wouldn't put Philly above New York or Boston. I think Boston's better than Philly, and right now I take the Knicks over Philly. I mean, right now I would definitely take the Knicks over Philadelphia. Even if they sign Paul George, I'd take the Knicks right now. So yeah, so Philly at best to me is the third best team in the East at best. And when you're the third best team in the East, you're still not making the conference finals. I mean, you're still going home in the second round. You're just either losing to Boston or New York in the second round. So, yeah, Philly, it'd be a really good signing, but I definitely would take them. Wouldn't take them over the Celtics. I wouldn't take them over the Knicks. I'd probably take them over Milwaukee because I don't trust Dame in the playoffs. And I'd probably take them over in Cleveland for sure. So yeah, I think they'd be the third best team in the East. I would have them at third. No, I'm not, bro. I'm never looking for it because I have notifications for all that shit. I mean, I never looked. Never looked. Yeah, exactly. No one cares about Pat Bev. Now, if the Celtics change, now if the Celtics sign him, I'll care. But no, room tour, no, because I'm streaming from my laptop right now, and I'm not going to carry around my fucking laptop around my room. So, no. Um, yeah, because he's making 11 million. You said everyone seems to be sleeping on the Cavs. I can imagine continuing progress from them in a more settled Mitchell. I think Cleveland will be a good regular season team. But here's the problem. I don't think Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell is a good backcourt in the playoffs. I don't. And Darius Garland didn't play good in the playoffs last year. I mean, so no, I don't think anyone's sleeping on Cleveland. And plus, Cleveland, they need a dynamic wing player. I mean, Cleveland don't have a good wing player. Matt Strus is okay, but Matt Strus ain't enough. You know what I mean, at the wing. I mean, they need another wing player. So Cleveland got a good, solid regular season team. That's what they are. That's what they are. They're a fine regular season team, but come playoff time, they're gonna lose because they don't have that other guy. I think they should trade Darius Garland or Jared Allen. That's what I think they should do for a wing. Oh, definitely. I'd win with the KCP edition. Absolutely, absolutely. They clear Cleveland now. They beat Cleveland in a series now with KCP. They almost beat Cleveland last season. I mean, now a guy like KCP to that team. Oh yeah, they're better than Cleveland right now for sure. Yeah, man, still refreshing Twitter as of now. Nothing. Still nothing right now. Man, this free agency, bro. Holy crap, man. We're almost at an hour, though, so that's good. Getting a nice hour in. Ooh, that was a nice crack. Am I going on 2K tonight? Probably. I'm probably gonna stay on here for like another hour and then get off and maybe get on. So maybe. Yeah, I don't think Tillman's coming back because yeah. Boards, nah, bro. Correct your mistake and join back in the league, man. I mean, you had no business leaving the league. I mean, hell no, no way. I could still win. Like, I think with my team that I have right now, I could still win like 3 or 4 more championships. I mean, I'm at 20. I'm a 20-time champion. You know what I mean? By the way, that might be a new merch. Some hooping merch. Yeah. Hooping news updates. By the way, 20-time champion in 2K. Yep. Or acknowledge hooping news updates. And then with the number 20 on the back and then 20 trophies or something like that. Oh. So, hey, they would do a lot better if I was the GM. Because I would trade KD. I would trade KD and I would work a miracle and get Bradley Beal off the team. That's what I would do. The whole Suns would be looking a lot better right now. You know what I would do? I would trade KD to Houston right now. Be like, hey Houston, you want KD so bad, and you're willing to give us Sengun and all them picks? Fuck it, we'll take Sengun and your picks, and we'll take our picks back too. Hell yeah, give us Sengun, give us our picks, and you can have KD back. You know what I mean? And we'll fucking rebuild. Because the Suns, their window's shut too. So if I was the Suns GM, I would trade KD. That's what I would do. I would move KD. I would try to move Beal. And I would have like a meet with Devin Booker, but like, look, Devin Booker, we're going to become more towards a youth movement. I mean, if you want to stay, that's fine. We'll build around you still, but we're gonna make the team a little bit younger. But if you want to leave, that's fine too. We'll explore trades for you. But if you want to stay, that's cool. If you want to leave, that's okay too. We'll find you a destination. That's what they should do. Brian Windhorst literally said it. They'd be willing to trade Sengun for KD. JT Windhorst said it the other day on Get Up that they would trade Sengun for KD. So Garland to the Spurs could be perfect development of Garland, Wembley, and the Spurs. I agree. I like that. Shohan, Osman, and picks. That's not a bad deal for Cleveland either. Um, I think Darius Garland should get traded. I mean, like I don't think they should run it back Cleveland with the same team because I don't care who the coach is. Their team's not good enough to win. So I think Darius Garland to the Spurs could be an interesting thing. TJ Gaming. DeJounte already got traded to the Pelicans, bro. DeJounte went to the Pelicans. He went to the Pelicans for Larry Nance, Dyson Daniels, and 2 firsts already. I have to put my AirPods in for this one. Holy, that looks hilarious. Hold on. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's funny. Still looking for news, guys. There's still nothing. I'm literally refreshing Twitter like every minute, and there's nothing. So, yeah. Yeah, losing Dyson Daniels, but New Orleans should be trying to win now, though. NBA J. I mean, I get what you're saying about Dyson Daniels, but dude, adding DeJounte Murray to that team, that's a game changer. I mean, it really is. I've always been a big fan of DeJounte Murray, and I think he's going to fit in really well with New Orleans. I definitely have New Orleans as a top 5 team in the West. They're fully healthy. He should fit in really well with that team. I love it. They need to trade CJ. Now Zion, Murray, and CJ really strong enough deep playoff run. Probably not in the West. I think with a couple more moves, I think New Orleans could be a real contender though. But they need to trade CJ, and I think they should trade Brandon Ingram too. I mean, I would move Brandon Ingram to CJ. That's what I would do. But they're close. I would, especially CJ. I would trade CJ McCollum if I was New Orleans. Still looking. Still looking, guys. Absolutely nothing going on. Would love to see McCollum. Hey, as a Celtics fan, I'd love to see that too, JT. I hope they trade Middleton for McCollum, JT. As a Celtics fan, I'd love to see that because that backcourt's barbecue chicken. As a Celtics fan, please put Dame and CJ back together. Please. Yep, please. I'm begging you. Still looking for news, guys. Absolutely nothing going on right now. Are the Celtics gonna be able to get another center in? And who? Probably. NBA J, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get another center. I would still like to see them re-sign Tillman, but they're probably not going to. Tillman, I'd like to see them bring Xavier Tillman back, though. But like I said, probably not going to happen. So I think their center rotation is going to be Al Horford, Luke Cornett, and Kaida. I think that's going to be their center rotation for next year, as of now. I don't want Daniel Tice back, JT. I'd rather have Tillman. I'd rather just bring Tillman back if we're gonna bring in Tice. I don't want Tice. I'm not. Daniel Tice isn't good anymore. I wouldn't bring him back. But it wouldn't shock the Celtics brought him back. It seems like they got a crush on Daniel Tice. Still no news, guys. No new news so far. Why did they pay Max Christie? I don't know. I was very, very like, I was like, why they do that to TJ Gaming? No, it's gonna suck about KCP. Yeah, they're not a championship team anymore. TJ Gaming. They're gonna go from starting KCP to starting Christian Brown. I mean, that's a massive downgrade. Christian Brown's not horrible, but he's not as good as KCP. And that Denver starting five is lethal. Now that that's gone, you can shut that down. But they ain't winning no title for sure. Okay, here we go. Woj just tweeted something. ESPN sources: Paul George's agent Aaron Mintz of CAAA and Clippers president Lawrence Frank had a conversation a short time ago that resulted in no new movement on the deal. An acknowledgement by both George and by both that George is unlikely to return to the Clippers. So Paul George is out of the Clippers. Paul George is not going back to the Clippers. And then Woj just also tweeted that Paul George hold on. Woj just tweeted something else. I literally just seen Woj just tweet something else, bro. Hold up. It says right here, I thought it said right here Philadelphia is the heavy front runner. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. The Clippers exit leaves the 76ers as strong frontrunners to land Paul George on a free agent deal, sources tell ESPN. The Sixers contingent is set to meet with George in California tonight. So Paul George is leaving the LA Clippers and going to the Philadelphia 76ers. We already knew this, guys, but it's pretty much official now. Yeah, Paul George is leaving the Clippers, man. Bombshell, bro. PG-13 officially leaving the Clippers and going to the Philadelphia 76ers. Man, Paul George is out of there, man. He's going to the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George out of LA going to Philadelphia. So you know what that probably means too, right? That probably means that DeMar DeRozan's probably heading to the Clippers, by the way. I'm just gonna say that right now. That the Clippers are gonna sign Paul George. What's your guys' reaction to Paul George leaving the LA Clippers and going to the Philadelphia 76ers? Here's my reaction. The Clippers will be mid, right? I think they're going to be mid unless Harden and Kawhi turn the clock back and have some of their best seasons that they've had in years. And now if that happens, the Clippers are still a contender, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think the Clippers officially, I think they're probably pretty much out of title contention, but I think they're definitely now out of title contention. And for Philadelphia, I think this firmly makes them probably the third best team in the East, firmly. But you could even argue that they're number two. But I would probably still give the slight edge to New York. The only problem with New York is that they're small. I mean, because I think they're going to lose Hartenstein to Oklahoma City. So we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. But it definitely makes Philadelphia a top three team in the East, no doubt about it. I mean, they're definitely top three in the East for sure. And being PG need to stay healthy, and that'll be the problem because you can't really trust any of them guys to stay healthy. Man, 0 people in there. That's wild. Hey guys, it ain't my fault. There's no news. Like I'm, I'm trying, bro. Paul George did leave the Clippers, then go to Philadelphia. All right, here we go. Some more news from NBA. Sean Sherian, the Pistons plan to sign Kate Cunningham to a 5-year, $226 million maximum rookie extension. Sources tell me, and James Edwards III. So, I like that for Detroit because they got to pay Cade. I mean, because Cade's their best player by a lot. And by the way, today they hired JB Bickerstaff as head coach. By the way, just throwing that out there. So yeah, I mean, Detroit really don't have a choice. You know, what I mean, Cade 5 years, 226, not bad. Scotty Barnes got paid so much money. All right, man. I no hold on. Another person just came in. Hope- Hopefully, we get some excitement, man, because I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to get up out of here, man. And if I get up out of here, unless a big giant trade happens or something like that, I'm going to make my next stream probably on Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, my ending, bro, it's dead right now. Boards. I mean, like, there's no excitement going on in free agency right now. I mean, we've got the Woj thing from Paul George, but and there's no one in the chat right now, bro. I mean, ain't no one chatting anything. I mean, I'm here. And I love to stay longer, but there's like literally Zero excitement right now. I mean, zero. Like, we knew Paul George was leaving the fucking Clippers and going to the 76ers. I mean, we all knew that already, so that really doesn't count. We need some excitement up in here, man. All right, Woj just came back and tweeted again. More than just unlikely, the Clippers and Paul George are moving on from each other. Sources tell ESPN. So now it's officially over between Paul George and the LA Clippers. He's going to Philadelphia. He's going to Philadelphia, man. I think DeMar DeRozan's going to the Clippers too, by the way. Hey, so Boards and Packers are back. Cool. All right, man. Free agency starting to pick up. Not really, but a little bit. I mean, Paul George is officially leaving the Clippers. Kate Cunningham just signed a 5-year deal with the Detroit Pistons. So there's some stuff going on. Obviously, still doormat as of now. Like, we still don't know what Clay's going to do yet. We still don't know what other guys are going to do trade wise. Who's available, who's not available on the trade market. We don't know yet. So I'm just honestly, I was expecting a very active first day in NBA free agency. I mean, like I'm a little surprised by how little activity there's been so far around the league. And it looks like the Clippers released a statement. Oh man. The Clippers just put out a long ass statement about Paul George leaving the Clippers, man. Holy hell. I'm gonna try to read some of this, and hopefully I don't butcher much of it, but I'm gonna try to read it all. It's a lot, so bear with me, guys. Paul has informed us that he is signing his next contract with another team. Paul is a tremendous talent and an elite two-way player. We feel fortunate for 5 years we spent with him. Over that span, he went to 3 All-Star games, most three-pointers in franchise history, helped lead the team to a place never been. His performance in Game 5 and Game 6 in Utah 2021 will never be forgotten by anyone associated with the Clippers. I think everyone's already forgotten about that, by the way. We traded a lot to pair Paul and Kawhi. In exchange, we've had 5 seasons of contention, but they fell flat on their face. Every year they make the playoffs, just point that out. Even though we fell short on our ultimate goal, we appreciate the chances that we've had with Paul. Head into this offseason, our roster is constructed with 3 great players, 33 and over, 2 of whom could be free agents. We want to retain all of them on contracts that would allow us, under the circumstances of the new CBA, to continue building the team. We negotiated for months with Paul and his representatives on a contract that made sense for both sides, and we were left far apart. The gap was significant. We understand and respect Paul's decision to look out for his next contract, which were an often in trade scenario, but that would have left us in a very similar position under new CBA with very little asset value to justify restrictions. We will miss Paul, but at the same time, we're excited about the opportunities we've now been afforded. Assuming greater flexibility on a new CBA, Kawhi is an all-NBA player. We believe T. Lue is the best coach in the league. We will feel a highly competitive team this season and are moving forward to use our organizational advantages, bring top talent to the Clippers' new arena. Holy hell, that was a lot of yeah, man. That was a mouthful there. Holy hell. I hope you guys like that. I mean, that I read that whole statement. I hope you guys like that. All right. Eric Gordon signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. I like that for Philly. I like that. Eric Gordon's a good Eric Gordon was kind of mid last year, though. I mean, bro, why y'all spamming Shams bomb, bro? It's Eric Gordon. You know what I mean? Like Eric Gordon, come on, bro. That ain't nothing major. Tyus Jones didn't go to Orlando boards. What's going on, OCT? Hey, people are finally starting to join. Thank God. If everyone joins and we start getting news, I'll stay on for 3 hours. I mean, now we're starting to pick up. I mean, maybe you two finally set the notifications out now. Yeah, Tyus Jones didn't go to Orlando. OCT, what do you want the Lakers to do in free agency, man? Let me know what you since you're a Lakers fan, let me know what you want the Lakers to do in free agency, man. I like hearing your insight. I mean, since you've been a loyal supporter for the channel over the years. I mean, and I know you're a Lakers fan. My team is oh shit, you switched teams. You're the Oklahoma City Thunder fan now. Damn. Damn. Holy hell. You're a Thunder fan now. Josh Okogie. Really? Oh shit. Oh shit. Chris Paul. Chris Haynes. Chris Paul intends to sign with the Spurs. I freaking love that, man. I love that. That's a great signing. That is a fantastic sign for the Spurs and for Wemby. That is a great signing. I really like that for the Spurs. I think that's fantastic. I like Chris Paul going to San Antonio. I like that because Chris Paul's what they need. I mean, now can Chris Paul play heavy minutes? No, but I love Chris Paul for San Antonio. I mean, I love that. That's a great move. I really, really like that. I'm all in on Chris Paul going to the Spurs because he provides leadership. He provides floor general. He's a floor general. He's a guy that can get the ball to Wemby in the right spots. I mean, and get the other guys involved too with his playmaking. But yeah, man, I really like that. And you know, he provides too the most. He provides veteran leadership, and that's something the Spurs need. I mean, they need a veteran. They need leaders. I mean, and that's what Chris Paul will give them. Chris Paul will give them leadership. He'll give them stability at the point guard spot. Okay, so boards. Okay, you said Chris Haynes, NBA on NBA TV says that the Lakers and Mavs are looking for trades to help Klay Thompson to get Klay Thompson more money in a sign and trade. No more Shohan at point guard, thank God. Who I think they're a play-in team, Packers. I think you could probably pencil them in as a play-in team. I wouldn't call them a lock playoff team yet, but they're for sure a play-in team. I mean, they're definitely one of the 10 best teams in the West. That's for sure. I I I, I definitely think. I love Chris Paul going to the Spurs, man. I fucking love that deal. What are your guys' thoughts on Paul George going to Philadelphia? I want to hear what you guys have to. Let me know what you guys think. You guys in the chat, what do you guys think about Chris Paul, or not Chris Paul, about Paul George going to the Philadelphia 76ers? Do you guys think that puts Philadelphia on Boston and New York's level? Where do you guys think that puts where do you guys think that puts Philadelphia on the scale of things in the Eastern Conference? Let me know what you guys think about that. Um, Wembley, 25 points a game. Yeah, man, definitely. CP3 says he's not done yet. Yeah, man, he ain't done yet. Better in Boston. You're smoking. You're smoking something. Tier two for sure. I agree. The Packers, that's fake. That's fake. I'm literally on Twitter right now, bro. That's fake. Brook Lopez ain't going to the Lakers, man. Yeah, but you said deep trade talks, bro. They're not in deep trade talks. Or at least that has been reported yet. Lakers ain't getting nobody. Who my Thunder getting? You guys are probably going to get Isaiah Hartenstein. I mean, a really good big man from the Knicks. That's who you guys are probably going to get, honestly. OCT. Who do you think? Gary Harris? Yeah, man. I think Gary Harris would be a cool fit on the Bucks. Definitely an upgrade over Beasley for sure. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a cool get for you guys, Packers. If you guys can pull that off. Man, I love Chris Paul for the Spurs. I think that's a fantastic addition to that team. I really do. I think that's a game changer. I know Chris Paul is older, but Chris Paul on the right team could still be a high impact player. I mean, I think he's going to make a high impact on the Spurs. I really do. I love that move. Absolutely love that move. I'm all in on Chris Paul and the Spurs. I love that move. It's literally the perfect fit for them. Let's see what else is going on. Losing Paul George for nothing is an absolute asset failure. The Clippers are morons, bro. They could have gotten Jonathan Kuminga from Golden State. They could have gotten Kuminga from the Warriors, bro. You know what I mean? Kuminga would have been really good for the Clippers. You know what I mean? They could have gotten him in a sign and trade. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. Like it is. The Clippers just letting Paul George leave for absolutely nothing is so dumb. It's horrible. Especially with how much they traded for Paul George. Like you could have gotten at least something back for him. I mean, the fact they ain't gonna get nothing, that's horrible. Horrible management by the Clippers. Horrible. Absolutely horrendous. Predicting next signing? Probably mid role player. Probably mid. Someone mid. Bro, Edwin, he's worse than me, bro. I got 20 championships. You're worse than me too, Edwin. I'm a 20-time champion, bro. 20-time champion. 20-time champion. You understand that? 20-time champion. $20-time champion. I'm gonna pin that. 20-time champion. Lakers ain't gonna make OCD, man. Bro. Damn OCT. You did a heel turn on the Lakers, bro. You're one of the biggest Laker fans ever a couple years ago. You said the Lakers, Clippers, and Warriors are done. I agree with you about the Warriors and Clippers. I think they're definitely done. We'll have to see with the Lakers, though. We'll have to see. Gary Trent to Washington. Next signing, prediction. Chris Paul. All right, Chris Haynes just tweeted something else. Chris Paul had a great talk with Spurs coach Greg Popovich and was sold on the culture and opportunity to help elevate the game of Victor Wembanyama. CP is eager and motivated to showcase that he's still an elite guard in the league. You're through with them? Suns are almost done. Yeah, I think they ain't just about done. They're cooked. The Bucks will be done if Giannis ever leaves. Bro, Packers, y'all are already done, bro. I mean, like, you guys are You guys are delaying the inevitable with that Giannis trade. That Giannis trade's coming, Packers. I hope you're ready. Yeah, Michael Middleton. Giannis is loyal, bro. Yo, there's been rumblings of Giannis wanting out in the past, bro. So I don't know how loyal Giannis is. I just think the Bucks front office made just enough moves for now to keep him there. But if they lose in the first round again or get bounced in the second round next year, I think he's gonna want out. George is gone. Yeah, he's going to Philadelphia. Who's Michael, bro? OCT. It's a running joke in the chat because one of the supporters in here is a big time Bucks fan, and he said that and he puts Middleton above a lot of players in the NBA. So we just call him Michael Middleton because I mean he has Middleton on such a higher scale than everyone else does. So we're like, okay, he's Michael Middleton Jordan. Okay. What team I think D'Anthony Melton signs next? I don't know. I mean, D'Anthony Melton's a good player, though. He can help some teams out. Having PG and Philly will help massively when recruiting the rest of the roster the offseason. Embiid, PG, Maxey. Embiid, Maxey, and PG. Any player would want to be a part of this group. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sold on Philadelphia. All right, the Chris Paul contract came out, guys. Free agent guard Chris Paul has agreed on a 1 year, $11 million plus deal with the San Antonio Spurs. Here we go. Okay. Free agent center Jonas Valanciunas has agreed on a 3-year deal, $30 million, 3 years, $30 million with the Washington Wizards. So Jonas Valanciunas has signed with the Washington Wizards, 3 years, $30 million. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the Wizards signing Valanciunas for 3 years and $30 million? What do you guys think about that? Sign with the worst team, L. They honestly, Edwin, they probably offered him the most money. I don't think Valanciunas is that good. But hey, man, he chose the money, so good for him. Yeah, but Jonas going to the Wizards. Hooping, call me crazy. The Wizards are a playing team next year. You really think so? You really think the Wizards are a playing team next year? I have a hard time believing that, man. They just lost 67 games this year. I mean, I don't think they're not anywhere. You think Jonas Valanciunas is making them a playing team? I mean, like, come on, bro. I mean, I know Alex Sarr could be good. He could be. He has potential. I think he's gonna be kind of raw though, so I don't think he's gonna be that good. Bro, Alex Sarr's not gonna come in and make a difference like that though. I mean, Alex Sarr is not a generational player, bro. He's not gonna come in and make that type of impact, bro. I mean, Alex Sarr could be really good in the future, but he ain't gonna be like that his first year. I mean, that's why they signed Valanciunas. Because the Wizards know Alex Sarr is not going to be an immediate impact player like that. Like, no, the Wizards are not going to be a playing team. Top 12 seed? I don't know. They they might be better than Toronto. Okay. They could be better than Toronto and Detroit. Okay. But I think that's about it in the East. And by the way, I still think Toronto will probably be better than Washington, too, by the way. I'd probably still take the Toronto Raptors over the Washington Wizards. Yeah, Sarr's starting a power forward for sure. Detroit and Packers. You see if they hired JB Bickerstaff today? Brooklyn's going to be – oh, yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah, I forgot about them. They're going to be the worst team in the league too, for sure. One of the worst. But Valanciunas to the Wizards, 3 years, $30 million. I'm not mad at it. It's not bad, but it's not. It's meh. It's a meh signing. Ben Simmons gonna play like yeah, bro. Ben Simmons a joke. We all know this. We all know Ben Simmons is a disgrace. Hey, boards. Valanciunas went to the Wizards, man. So that's one less target for the Lakers. Simmons filming off-season vids right now. Oh yeah, you already know he is. You already know Ben Simmons is making them gym videos. You already know them off-season videos. Shut up, man. We gonna see if Poole turns up this season. He might, but I don't know. I have my doubts about Jordan Poole. I don't think Jordan Poole's that good. But we'll see. Maybe you can prove me wrong. He's still young. He wasn't that good last year, so I don't know. Pistons should go after Alec Burks and Dario Saric, two solid 3-point shooters. Sure. Gilbert Arenas said Poole's and that's Harden. Bro, why do y'all listen to Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert Arenas has like the worst basketball takes ever. You know what I mean? Like, don't listen to Gilbert Arenas, man. That dude has no idea what he's talking about, man. I mean, he always be fucking saying bullshit. Hey, boards OCT, like, what do you think about the Lakers signing Klay Thompson? Like, what do you guys think that's actually going to do for the Lakers? Right? Like, boards. Since you're a Lakers fan, OCT, you said you're a Thunders fan, but but boards. Let me ask you, what do you think? How do you think Klay raises the Lakers ceiling? Like, just that. I just want to ask you that, boards. Right? Because I know because you've been hyping up in the group chats and shit, talking about some Klay going to the Lakers. How does Klay raise the Lakers ceiling, though? I mean, and I'd say the same thing for Dallas too. I mean, like, how does Klay be a game changer for a team that's trying to win a championship, right? I just don't think Klay has it in him anymore. I think Klay's very overrated at this stage of his career. Klay, sure, OCT, he could definitely still knock down 3-point shots for sure, but like besides that, he doesn't really do anything else well. He's not a good defender. Charles Oakley, Charles Barkley, yeah. Charles Barkley is hilarious. Charles Oakley is also hilarious. It's kind of sad that Charles Barkley is going to be retiring after this year. This is Charles Barkley's last season being a commentator, guys. By the way, he said he's retiring. Just FYI. Yep, NBA on NBC. I like that. OCT. I love that the NBA is getting NBC again. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Charles Oakley said Giannis wouldn't survive in the '90s, and these modern NBA players would roast guys in the '90s. I mean, yeah, OCT. Like, if I had my way, I would get rid of ESPN and I would keep the NBA on TNT and on NBC. I would get the NBA off of ESPN because the ESPN is a joke. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm so excited for Chris Paul to the Spurs, though, man. Like, you guys don't understand how much I love that signing for the Spurs. I think that's an amazing signing. The fact that they're able to get Chris Paul, I love it. Chris Paul is going to help that team so much. Still waiting for more moves, guys. It's gone quiet again. There was a little bit of buzz. Now it's tampered back down again. Campaign to the Lakers. Holy shit, man, that'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That would be funny. Campaign to the Lakers. Hey, Boards, what's going on, man? Yeah, so far, it's gone quiet again, guys, with the free agency market. It's gone quiet again. No new news so far since Val Jr. signed with the Wizards. Some guy in AEW sold a Canadian Destroyer off the apron. Bro, how do you sell Canadian Destroyer? You know what I mean? Like, hey, Edwin. Hey, Edwin. Hell yeah, man. Bro, Packers go. Do you see that they're chanting CM Punk in since you're watching that right now? Do you see that they're chanting CM Punk's name during the AEW pay-per-view? Say what you want about the guy, but the guy has money. My man can get injured. He can get fired from AEW, and the fans will never ever turn on him. I mean, there's one thing that the fans will never do, and that's never turn on CM Punk. They won't turn on him. No matter what CM Punk does. Remember, guys, CM Punk was the guy who got me in pro wrestling. I mean, like I literally started watching pro wrestling because of CM Punk. Right around when he cut that pipe bomb promo, that's when I started watching. So CM Punk for sure is the guy I started watching pro wrestling. But getting away from pro wrestling, see if there's any more NBA news. And as of right now, there is no new NBA news. As of right now. No new NBA news as of right now. All right, Board, you trying to get blocked, man? Oh, come on, bro. Why the fuck you asking stupid ass questions for, man? You know what I mean? Delete that shit, bro. Come on, man. What kind of fucking question is that? You see me now? Shit, Board, you better get your eyes checked then. There's something wrong with your eyes then. Boards, you need to get drug tested and you need to get your eyes checked, bro. You need to do two. You need to do two tests at once. Boards. You need to get drug tested and you need to get your eyes checked. That's wild. Still no new news, guys. Still no new news. As right now, there's nothing. What are your top 10 in-ring performers of all time? In my opinion, no order. Kurt Angle, HBK, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Bret Hart, Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, Benoit, Okada, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles. Top 10. That's hard. I mean, like I think I would put pretty much all them guys in my top 10 all time, like in terms of in-ring. I'll give you my top 3. I have Kurt Angle 1, I got Bret Hart 2, and I got Daniel Bryan 3. And I got Shawn Michaels at 4 and AJ Styles at 5. That's my top 5. You know what I mean? The other 5, I don't know. I gotta really think hard about that, but that'd be my top 5. Did I talk about bro? I talked about that and how stupid it is. I mean, you can get off of Wiggins' contract and you can trade Chris Paul for Levine. And now I've been a known Zach LaVine hater. Like I don't think Zach LaVine's that good, but you know what Zach LaVine is? He's better than Andrew Wiggins, and they cut Chris Paul. So Zach LaVine would have been an upgrade over Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors. Prime Jericho. Packers, Jericho's ruining his legacy, bro. Jericho needs to pack it up. Jericho's ruining his legacy right now, bro. He's someone that needs to retire. He needs to pack it up. But his prime, I agree. He's definitely up there for sure. But Jericho right now, yeah, pack that shit up. No one's trying to see Chris Jericho in the big 2024. Hey, Packers GOAT, let me ask you a question. You trying to see Chris Jericho in the big 2024? Yeah, exactly. Chris Jericho's cooked. Still looking, guys. I don't see anything else right now at the moment. Bro, you always say this about Christian, man. We know, bro. Well, Edwin, there's no NBA news right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Edwin, there's literally zero NBA news right now. There's nothing going on. The last news that we got was that Jonas Valanciunas signed with the Wizards. I mean, that was literally the last fucking news we got, and that was like 15 minutes ago. There's no new news right now. There's no new trade rumor. There's no new signing. There's no new signing rumor. I mean, there's literally nothing going on right now. It's dead. Shit's dead right now, Edwin. Just trying to find shit to talk about until we get a new report or a new rumor or a new signing or a new trade. Something. We need something, bro. No reports for the rest of the night. Talk about NFL bro. All right, ask me. All right, ask me about NFL predictions then. Go ahead, ask me. Like, what do you want me to predict about the NFL? Packers record prediction? What was the record last year? Was it 10-7 last year? I believe it was 10-7 last year. It was either 9-8 or 10-7. So I think Green Bay. I think about the same as last year. I think probably around. I think somewhere in between 9 to 11 to 12 wins. Between 9 and 12 wins. That's what I'm thinking. I'm leaning 9 to 12 wins for Green Bay. I could try to predict the. Damn, it's getting dark in here. I could try to predict the. Let's see if this helps. No, don't help. MVP prediction for the NFL MVP. I'd probably say. It's hard, man. NFL MVP. Probably Josh Allen, because the narrative that they're going with Josh Allen is that he doesn't have much around him on offense. I think Josh Allen's gonna have a stupid, crazy year. I mean, I think Josh Allen win MVP. That I'm just rolling with Josh Allen right now to win MVP. Predict top 7 in the NFC and AFC. Oh man, top 7 in the AFC, man. Probably fudge. The NFC is kind of predictable. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna go with San Francisco. I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I'm gonna go with. Man, I don't know, bro. You think the Cowboys are going to be trash? I don't know, man. The Cowboys are always good in the regular season, though, CT. The Packers are always good in the not the Packers. The Cowboys are always good in the regular season. I mean, they're always good. It's the playoffs where they fall on their face. So I'll put Dallas in there. The Eagles, I think the Eagles can get in again. Atlanta with Kirk Cousins can definitely make it. Yeah, so the 7, I would probably go with Dallas, San Francisco for sure, Philadelphia, Detroit, Atlanta, the Rams, and that was okay. I think I got 6. Who will that 7th team be though? Right? Who will that 7th team be in the NFC? I don't know. I legitimately have zero idea. Oh yeah, Packers. Yeah, probably the Packers. Probably the Packers. Yeah, boards. Oh shit! I noticed it. Yeah, the shadow from the flashlight. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That shadow behind me. That's funny. Back of my head. That's hilarious. All right, we hit 2 hours on the stream. Still looking for more news, man. Still looking for more news. I don't see any right now, man. Yeah, boards. I like the Klay Thompson pick. Great pick of Klay Thompson. Fantastic. WWE, bro, Edwin. All right, go out there and get some. Give me some NBA news, then, bro. Because there's literally zero NBA news right now. Like literally, it's dead quiet right now. PG officially gone? Yeah, man, he's been gone, bro. He's been gone for like. Honestly, I thought PG was gone since they lost to Dallas in the first round. Let me see. Still looking, man. I'm still looking. Yeah, they announced it. I read their press release. I literally read the press release. Yeah, he definitely on Philadelphia. I think that's a lock. But yeah, guys, I think Clippers are going to be trashed in the arena. Yeah, man, they're going to be mid. OCT. They're relying on Kawhi Leonard and James Harden in the big 2024 to lead them anywhere, then they're delusional, bro. Which they are, by the way. They are delusional. And you know what they're going to do tomorrow or even tonight, maybe? They're going to overpay for DeMar DeRozan, OCT. They're going to overpay, and they're going to have a big three of Kawhi, Harden, and DeMar DeRozan in the big, and I mean the humongous 2024. And they're going to try to convince people that they're a championship team, OCT. DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, and Kawhi Leonard. And they're going to talk themselves into winning a title or something like that. All right, guys. I won't end yet. However, I will turn my lamp on. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, DeRozan, I don't like that. Up on 2K? Not yet. I'll stay on here for a little longer, but I'm definitely putting my lamp on because it's wild. Light. We got light, finally. So much better. Finally got light in here. Why am I built like, bro? What you mean? Nah, man. I'm in my I'm in my recliner. I ain't standing up again. Hey, Packers go. I'm not Santi's app. Don't bring that shit here, Packers go. Bring that shit over to Santi's app. Nah, man. Don't bring that here. No. Don't bring that shit here. That's Santi's apps thing. Keep that over there. All right, here we go. New report. Finally, the Bulls offered Zach LaVine to the Warriors for Andrew Wiggins and Chris Paul. We already knew this. Okay, so nothing new. I thought that was something new. You was on. What was the hot take, Packers goat? What was the hot take? What was the hot take? Because I want to critique your hot take. It's like Sonny Zap did. What was your wrestling hot take, Packers goat? I want to hear this. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I think it was? Holy shit. You were the Usos. You were the Usos fan account. That was you, wasn't that? You I think it was the Usos fanboy or something like that. Packers, come on, bro. Have some shame, man. Have some fucking shame. Come on, bro. Usos fanboy? Really? Listen, man, I'm one of the biggest CM Punk fans in the world, but I wouldn't call myself CM Punk fanboy. I mean, like, bro, come on, man, come on now, have some shame, man. I would never call myself CM Punk fanboy. CM Punk news and updates. Hey Edwin, get that and out of here. Get that and up out of here. It's CM Punk news updates, bro. It's CM Punk news updates. There ain't no and. That and up out of here. What's going on, guys? CM Punk news and updates, man. And today, CM Punk will either cost Drew McIntyre tomorrow on Raw, or he'll cost Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank. Sources from the CM Punk fan. Or sources. Common sense. Pure source. No, Boris, I'm not blocking that, bro. Stop sending shit like that, bro. Or I'm gonna give you that Dikembe Mutombo treatment. I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna block you. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna block you. B-I. Or I said B-I. B-L-O-C-K. I said B-I. Oh my god. I said B-I, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was about to say B-I-L-O-O-C-K or something. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Predict the finish to Bloodline versus Cody, KO, and Randy. The Bloodline's going to win that match. The Bloodline's definitely winning the match for sure. Prediction as of now, I'm going to say Solo pins Cody. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Solo pins Cody. And then that sets up Solo versus Cody at SummerSlam when Roman, and then that's when Roman will return. Do you think Jimmy's going to return that match or Roman? I don't know. Probably not. Probably Money in the Bank. He's probably going to try to do something, but it's not going to work because the new Bloodline needs to win that match. I mean, like the new Bloodline desperately needs to win that match. They need to keep riding that momentum they have right now from putting Heyman through the table. I mean, that was a great spot. And by the way, respect to Paul Heyman at like almost 60 years old for taking a spot like that and getting put through an announce table like that. I mean, like, shout out to him for taking that bump. But yeah, I think for sure, I think the new Bloodline got to win that match. Definitely. All right, man. I think that should about. Oh, he's returned to SummerSlam. Him and Roman are coming back together to save Jay from a beatdown. I think the new Bloodline too, backers. I think they're going to cost. I think they're going to cost Jey Uso the Money in the Bank briefcase. I think Chad Gable is going to win Money in the Bank. I think Chad Gable is going to win Money in the Bank, backers. That's my bold prediction for Money in the Bank. I'm going to stick to it. Don't end. Bro, there's no news right now, bro. I mean, for some reason, every GM in the league is sleeping right now. You got Andrade. He's another guy I could see winning for sure. He's another guy I could see winning, no doubt. I could see Andrade. I see a future world champion Andrade. I think he could win, but I don't know, man. I think Chad Gable got a lot of momentum right now. Bro, we already know it shouldn't slow it down, though, man. We already know that fucking we already know that Paul George is going to Philadelphia. I mean, there's no need to slow shit down. I mean, everyone knows, everyone and their mother should know where Paul George is going. He's going to Philadelphia. I mean, come on. It's common sense. That's where he's going. Hop on 2K. Stop. Bro. Edwin talk at Detroit God. Hey, what's going on, Detroit God? By the way, thanks for stopping by. But Detroit God, it's literally reported everywhere. That's where Paul George is going, though. I mean, like the Clippers already announced that he's leaving. You know what I mean? And Philadelphia is the heavy front runner right now. So, I guess super teams are made of play. So imagine what those guys are going to sit on the bench and talk about when they can't be fined. Oh yeah, Detroit God, definitely kind of like what the Knicks did with getting Mikal and Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson and blah 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 blah. Sort of like what the Knicks did by tampering. All that to build a super team just to beat Luke Cornett. Hey Edwin, they're putting together these super teams just to beat Luke Cornett. You believe that? They're stacking these teams together just to beat Luke Cornett. Yeah, Detroit God, you're right. Paul George, bro. He's not with he's big name. I mean, he ain't really anything else. Oh, boards. How LeBron formed the Heat team? They're on. Yeah, you're right, Detroit God. They formed it through the Olympics when they were on that Olympic team. You're right because they planted the seeds early. Angel Elby's not going to go play for Africa. He's going to play the United States. Yeah, I don't really like that though. I feel like Joel Embiid should play for his country. I mean, like I don't. It don't feel right that Joel Embiid's playing for the United States. I mean, I feel like he should be playing for his home country. That's just me though. Let me see what else. Let me see what our NBA news there is, man. Yeah, you're right, Detroit God. You're right. All right. Yeah. JJ Redd wants to play old school form basketball and have multiple shooters that can complement the inside. Yeah, we'll have to see. You should take that money and go get Klay Thompson and put that boy Dalton connect. And you still keep Austin Reeves and you have shooters. Detroit God, there's a legit shot that Klay Thompson might go to the Lakers, bro. I think it's between Dallas and the Lakers right now. I think there's a shot Klay can go to the Lakers. Honestly. But all right, man. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Hopefully, you all have a good night, man. I'll be back on Tuesday or Wednesday, and the only way I'll do another stream before that is if like a big trade happens or a big signing. So yeah, man. Y'all have a good night. Everyone, peace.